Hey guys, bet you weren't expecting to see me here right now. We're trying out a new thing, so you're going to get a little bit of me, and I'm going to be telling you some of what we've been doing on the marketing team for the last week. So firstly, we finished up an SEO audit project that we've been working on, essentially going through a bunch of our old articles and optimizing them for basically people to search and find them easier. As well as going through and updating old information. So if you guys actually find any information that's outdated, just hit us up because we always want to make sure that that kind of stuff is up to date. On top of that, on socials, session this week had over 200,000 organic impressions. So Cam's just been killing it over there. Also, we've had this new user-generated project that we've just kind of kicked off at the moment. So last year, we asked a bunch of session users how and why they use Session, and we've collected all of that information, and essentially we're going to create a whole bunch of content out of it. And we're still going to maintain people's privacy, so get ready to check that out because I think it'll create a bunch of interesting videos and content to come from that. On top of that, we've also created a new opt-in session program. So one of the things about Session, which if you're here you probably already know, we don't have any built-in trackers, we can't get any information from other people. That makes it hard for us to actually iterate on the app. So one of the things we've done is to put the call out for people to opt in to give us information in how they use the app, and we can use that to make the app better. So we've already had a bunch of people sign up. We've already organized the first interview, so that seems to be going along nicely, and hopefully that'll create a better app for everyone to use. We've also started some initial talks and designs for some merch. We know you guys have been asking for some more merch, so here we are going to deliver on that. We've got a designer currently who's got a lot of experience building up merch, designing it. So there'll be cool stuff coming your way, cool new shirts. And finally, on customer support, we're currently building up a brand new help center, essentially to try and help people get answers to their questions a lot easier. Because currently on the FAQ, it can be a little bit cumbersome if you're, expanding every question, trying to find exactly what you want. The whole idea for this is to be a bit more interactive, and if you have a question, you can type it in and immediately start to filter through the exact answers that you're looking for. But yeah, that's it for me. That's what we've been going on in the marketing this week. And now over to Keith.
Hey guys, great to be back again with you for another dev update. Basically what we've been working on the session side has stayed mostly the same, so working on message requests and calls. I know I said message requests were very, very close to being finished last week, but QA caught a few more things, and we're just fixing those up before they get merged in. Want to make sure it's the best experience we have possible, because there are a few things that can go wrong in that flow that would prevent you from sending messages to someone else, which we really want to avoid. So we're spending a bit more time in the QA process. We have also been working on calls simultaneously, so devs have been pushing that forward, and it's going really well. On some platforms, we've already submitted calls to QA, so that's now in the process of basically wrapping up. And session ID blinding as well has started too. Just had Jason wrap up the kind of spec on that and has built a little tool that can send and receive blinded messages from an updated SOGS. So hoping to have a SOGS update probably out in the next couple of weeks as well. So that kind of wraps the session side. On LokiNet, we've continued to work on what we were doing before, which is essentially Mac and Windows builds, making sure that they're up to date and the IPv6 leak is fixed. So we've just got a special machine which should have the IPv6 capability that we can actually test whether this leak is fixed up. And I know Jason has been doing a fair bit of work on the Mac side of things to make sure that we can package the release properly. And Audric, who's actually one of our desktop developers on Session, has gone to work on the LokiNet GUI as well. We're doing a bit of a visual redesign for that. On the core side, basically just continuing with transaction signing on Wallet 3. and we did a little bit of documentation as well as part of our Docs Day, which we have been doing every couple of months here and there. So the Wallet 3 got a bit more documented too. So yeah, that should be everything. Wraps it out. Thanks, guys.